We're here again to bring you good news from a place of pride, Ondo State, the land of the bright and beautiful sunshine. My name is Debbie Fumilayo. We will be back with you in a short while. Don't go away.
After Gaza, the government that cares for the whole people, the government that knows and care for your heart desires. Ondo State government, good education, employment opportunity, youth empowerment, microcredit facility, culture and tourism, electricity, good road and market, the handicaps are not left out, special care for mother and child is part of this government. This is a plan for the whole 18 local governments of Ondo State. Let's embrace this government to move Ondo State forward.
Ondo State, a place of pride.
Nice to still have you there. Back on the news stuff from Ondo State. This time around, our camera lens is on the man with a caring heart who has for the last 3.5 years unleashed unprecedented developments. It's full circle and getting round to another 4 years when the people will have to decide. The search is here and Dr. Olusegun Mimiko is being asked to stage a comeback. And the man is saying, here I am, send me. I will continue to work for the people. Shenwade Tola reports from Akure Oye, the state capital.
The mantle of leadership of Ondo State, southwest Nigeria, fell on Dr. Olusegun Mimiko on February 24, 2009, following his inauguration as the 5th elected governor of the Sunshine State. This was preceded by a 22-month legal battle which began at the Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Akure and eventually ended in the appeal court in Benin. Assuming his new position as the executive governor of the state, Mimiko put in place various programs and policies described as outstanding in many quarters. Within the last 1.5 years, various groups, individuals, corporate organizations and others, such as non-governmental organizations, have been clamoring for the return of the two-time health commissioner as a second-term governor. Such organizations include the popular Iroko 2013 platform, which has members in each of the 18 local government areas and has since been championing the cause of sustaining the pace of development in the state. The group had embarked on campaigns even before Mr. Governor signified his interest to contest. Apart from the Iroko 2013 platform, other groups such as Good Governance Group, trade unions, artisans, and workers in the state gathered on several occasions to call on the governor to contest for another term in office. This is a gathering of Ondo State workers who made public statements at a rally in support of Dr. Mimiko's second-term bid with the hope of ensuring the sustenance of the novel ideas brought into governance in the state. Having realized the level of commitment of the stakeholders in the fast-approaching governorship election slated for 28 October, Dr. Mimiko took the decision to contest the election. This led to the convergence of supporters of the Labour Party at the Democracy Park behind the Central Mosque in Akure, the Ondo State capital, for the declaration of Mr. Governor to run for second term in office. The venue of what could be described as a carnival was filled to capacity as the crowd cuts across every sector of the society, including the physically challenged.
Governor Olusegun Mimiko promised to work for the people, and this he had been doing since he assumed office.
Various groups were represented from all the 18 local government areas as they indicate their presence with various banners with the inscription of the names of their organizations. The joy of witnessing the event was reflected on the faces of everybody present at the gathering as they dance to the lyrics from the giant speakers mounted at strategic locations in the park. Various speakers took time to address the gathering one after the other with a common focus towards ensuring that Dr. Olusegun Mimiko wins the forthcoming governorship election in the state. Former presidential candidate Chief Olufalaye said the Social Democratic Mega Party would work with Labour Party to win the election.
I'm a leader of Afenifere and the national chairman of the Social Democratic Mega Party. That party is collaborating with Iroko to ensure that we have Iroko for a second term.
Similarly, another leader in the Yoruba nation, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, expressed confidence that the level of support being received by Mr. Governor would be sustained till election day.
We came to Ondo State to confirm that Dr. Mimiko has been outstanding. He has succeeded in following the footsteps of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, who worked hard to develop the Yoruba race.
The national president of NLC, Abdulwahid Omar, and his TUC counterpart, Mr. Esele, also joined others in making case for a government targeted at making lives more comfortable for the masses.
Good people of Ondo State, we believe Iroko. Iroko is the only answer in Ondo State, and therefore we are ready to back him 100%.
They said if music is good, you play it again. If music is good, Mimiko the Iroko have done well. And because he has done well, one good turn.
At the middle of the program, a former governorship aspirant on the platform of the ACN, Dr. Olusegun, arrived and eventually addressed the gathering that Labour Party is the best option towards developing the state.
It is more of coming back to my old camp, but where we went to cannot be described to be fruitful, and this is not the time to expatiate on that. But it's a clear issue that most of the time the issues that we set up to do in the ACN were not able to get it done, because the focus that we had before was to have a platform to work for the people, but developments in the recent past have shown that that was going to be impossible.
One interesting aspect of the declaration was the presence of the chieftains of the PDP who had come to align with Dr. Mimiko's ambition to rule the Sunshine State for another term. The rally had in attendance Chief Alex Akinnadeju, Senator Remi Okunriboye, and others.
I am here to identify with a progressive governor, with a man who is doing so much for the good people of Ondo State.
The level of enthusiasm displayed by the people of Ondo State at the declaration is hinged on the level of performance of Mr. Governor Dr. Olusegun Mimiko and his team. Chief Ruben Fashionati is the leader of Afenifere in Nigeria.
Don't forget that we were together before, and it's a progressive. For that reason, we are still together.
For the second time hopeful, it is a time to appreciate God for making his administration outstanding. He expressed the hope that with the support being received, more developments will be attracted to the state as been demonstrated.
I give God Almighty the glory. I give him all the glory for this day. I am very grateful to God. He's been kind to us. 3.5 2.5 years ago, under very difficult and challenging circumstances, we came to have the opportunity to preside over affairs of this state. All those 3.5 years, we didn't lose sight of our major assignment to add value to the lives of our people, to use the instrumentality of office to glorify God Almighty and lift our people from poverty. It is challenging, but from what you see today, I thank God I feel fulfilled and happy that people appreciate what we have been able to put on ground. It has also encouraged me to continue to do more for our people.
The race has therefore become more interesting with the declaration by Mr. Governor to run for another term. It is getting to a stage where the people of Ondo State will take another decision at the polls on who rules the state for another 4 years, beginning from February 24th, 2013, when the current term of the incumbent expires. For Carrying Out, Sheun Adetola reporting.
Ìrókò ń ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ ó ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Ìrókò ń ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ ó ilé lóko káàkiri ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo. Ìrókò ń ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ ó nítorí náà ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Lákúrẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Lákòókò ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Lóńdó àti Ìdànrè ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ Olújì Òkè Ìgbò ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọ̀sẹ́ àti Ọ̀wọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Títí dé Ìfẹ́dọ̀rẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìlàjẹ àti Ìkálẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Lódìgbò àtẹsẹ̀ odò ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ní gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìrókò ẹgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ìrókò máa báṣẹ́ lọ.
Ìrókò ṣe bẹ́bẹ́.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo, ibi àmúyangàn.
Welcome back. The second leg of the declaration story is a synthesis of the mix that produced the decision of the creator of a caring heart concept in Ondo State. What did the caring heart concept translate to, and why is the fever thick with lingering to produce yet another cocktail of the good things of life? Babatunde Yakub has a background story to the decision.
About 6 years ago, Dr. Olusegun Mimiko traversed the length and breadth of Ondo State, promising the people a new lease of life if supported in his quest to become governor. Known for his commitment to people's welfare while holding political appointments as commissioner and minister, the people made his dream a reality through the ballot box. Looking back today, people of Ondo State are not disappointed pitching their tent with Dr. Mimiko. It is not only the life of the people that has been positively touched, the state as an entity has become a maker of sort for people from all walks of life who come to see or learn from transformation going on. People of Ondo State will not forget in a hurry the change in attention to their health care since Dr. Mimiko took charge of governance. Free and qualitative medical services have since been available to pregnant women and children through ABA, the Safe Motherhood Program, which has been adjudged by the World Health Organization as a benchmark for the rest of Africa in maternal and child health care.
Fún ìtọ́jú àwọn ọmọ àti oyún, hospital ABA jẹ́ hospital tó dáa láti tọ́jú ọmọ àti láti tọ́jú oyún, most especially everything ṣáàlà kan lè sọ pé wọ́n dáa fún. Adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba wa Mimiko fún àǹfààní ńlá tó gbé kalẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Àkísàn kankan ọ̀fẹ́ ní ìwòsàn ni.
The free healthcare is also extended to adults under the Festival of Surgery and Medical Financial Assistance.
Can't read anything, and I don't see where I was going. But now, with the tool now, I can see that they did surgery for me free of charge. I'm okay.
Food security is another area in which the government has scored a high mark in the people's record. In the quest to making food available in abundance in the state, the administration also used the opportunity to create jobs for youths. Over 1,000 youths are gainfully engaged in agro-city sited in the 3 senatorial districts of the state. This is in addition to making farming easy for the old generation of farmers through the Mobile Farm Service Program, which ensures that farm inputs are supplied directly to farmers in their locality. Making life more abundant for the people is the empowerment program of the government. Market women, artisans, and road transport workers benefited from loans, facilities, and vehicles made available to facilitate their business and trade, thereby improving their economy and the living standard.
Everything is going on well and we are very happy. Many people didn't have money to purchase this vehicle, and the government just come out, he promised, and he even fulfilled the promise. So we thank you very much.
This is the first time they will give artisans opportunity to express their mind in Ondo State. No governor has ever done such a thing. But thank God that they could put his step down and said this money should go to artisans, and it is really given to artisans. We appreciate that.
Civil servants in the state can also boast of an equal welfare package in terms of regular promotion, training and retraining, conducive working environment, and a robust monthly salary of 22,000 naira minimum wage, described as the highest for civil servants in the country. The need to further create sources of empowerment for people of the state spurred the administration to establish a land record bureau saddled with the responsibility of fast-tracking the processing of certificate of occupancy, among others. It is the view of the government that with certificate of occupancy, a landlord will have access to bank loan to either develop his plot of land for commercial purpose or boost his business. Added to this is the housing estates put in place to provide shelter for the people. Renewal of the cities and major towns in Ondo State is perhaps the most applauded program of the government, especially by visitors to the state. Akure, the state capital, came under massive re-engineering with the emplacement of necessary infrastructure and beautiful structures, particularly in the Central Road. It is today a pride of every citizen as it wears a new look and adorned with dualized roads, modern motor parks, neighborhood and mega markets, international automat and mechanic village, among others. The beauty of the state capital is best admired at night. Other major towns such as Owo, Ikare, Ondo, Ore and Okitipupa are also receiving similar attention. The rural populace are not left out of the scheme of things. It is not out of place to say that they are the most focused by the administration, which believes in bottom-up approach to development. Through quick win programs, about 400 communities have benefited projects such as basic health center, town hall, water supply, schools, and cottage industries. Seeing sports as a veritable tool for youth development, the government committed resources to the subsector, equipping the state sports complex in Akure, reinvigorating the state football agency, in addition to a good welfare package for the athletes and footballers. Within a short time, the hitherto relegated Sunshine Stars regained form, topping charts in the Nigerian Premier League and making wave at Confederation of Africa Football (CAF) competitions. The step is equally being toed by the state's other two major teams, Rising Stars and Sunshine Queens, just as athletes are doing the state proud by gathering medals at sports festivals.
I'm happy to see this kind of stuff here. It encourages players and it shows more improvement in us to play on this stuff, because this stuff is very hard and you must play on it so that your game must improve. Because this kind of pitch, it's not like when you play on the ground, but when you play on this stuff, strength is improving.
We are playing well now, and we're promising the government that they are not wasting their money on us, that we'll do our best to bring more trophy home to them.
At least it will make our work a bit easier for us, because most of the time that we do go to away matches to jam this kind of field in away matches, we find it somehow difficult to play because we are not all that used to it. But we thank God that we have it here on ground now. We can play and play out ourselves. The government has not been wasting money on us. One, because when we started, The first season we came third in Challenge Cup. Last season we came second. Probably this season we are going to come first.
In the area of education, Dr. Mimiko has steered Ondo State well ahead of others in Nigeria, with rapt attention to the sector in the last 3.5 years. The mega primary schools are a pride to children and parents, while the free shuttle school buses is a novel program making education easy for them. Secondary and tertiary institutions owned by the state are being put on high pedestal with provision of necessary facilities for convenient teaching and learning. The establishment of Education Quality Assurance Agency added to other efforts to make possible the recovery of the state's lost glory in education. All these efforts combine to effect a laudable transformation in the state to the admiration of the people.
To thank the governor once again. He's a visionary leader, he's a passionate leader. He's a man who sees the future. And that is why what he's doing now, you know, is like he's seeing the future and he's trying to bring the future into the state.
We are happy in the state to have someone like that, a caring heart governor. He has done marvelously well. Words are inadequate to quantify his good tidings for us in the state.
While appreciating the governor for keeping his campaign promises in 2007, the people, like Oliver Twist, want more goodies from the caring heart. They want the urban renewal program to continue. They want more of the mega schools, modern markets, mechanic village, motor parks, quick win projects, empowerment, and if possible, mega salary. This is why the people demonstrated their readiness to see Dr. Olusegun Mimiko through to the second term in office.
What the governor has done in the issue of Ondo State, no other governor has ever done it. He has changed the Akure Kingdom from Akure Kingdom to Akure Empire. He has changed the people of Ondo State.
We come back because this government has turned this state to a wonderful state. Because before, if people were asking of mega, they would take the person to mega station. But when you ask for mega now, they will ask you that is it mega at Hospital Road or mega school at Okejebu, and all those things are new improvements of Governor Mimiko. And we like him, we honor him. We pray that he should enter for the second time to complete his work for us.
Particularly with pensioners, he has done a lot for us, and we are leading by the care of pensioners in Southwest and even in the country, because he paid all the 6% and 15% increase for us, and we are happy with him.
Are you ready for more fun? Are you ready for more fun? We have lot of Ajasa.
For Caring Heart, Babatunde Yakub reporting.
After Gaza, the government that cares for the whole people, the government that knows and care for your heart desires. Ondo State government, good education, caring, employment opportunity, caring, youth empowerment, caring, credit facility, caring, culture and tourism, caring, electricity, caring, good road and market, caring, the handicaps are not left out, caring, special care for mother and child is part of this government, caring, this is a plan for the whole 18 local government of Ondo State. Let's embrace this government, caring, to move Ondo State forward, caring.
Ondo State, a place of pride.
What more can we say? You've heard it all, you've seen it all. It's indeed a great time in Ondo State as the harvest of good things keep rolling in. No wonder the people like Oliver Twist want more from the governor. Anyway, who would not like good things? May the sun continue to shine brighter and brightest in our sunshine state. Until next week, keep making Ondo State a place of pride. Bye for now.